It's there! Holy moly, this one's going to go big.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Right then, for this video we are going to have what I believe is the first documented example of a cheating box on a fruit machine. It isn't the Dond that you can see here, but what I'm just going to quickly do on the Dond so that we all know that we're talking about the same thing is define what would be a cheating box. Now we all kind of know how the boxes work, but we'll just so we're clear on what the definition of a cheating box would be. Dond is oh, that was a bad hole. It doesn't matter, it's put us in anyway. So then, this is nice and happy. So it's put us straight in on the Dond game. So I'm not going to cheat, of course, because you can cheat in the emulator to see what's in your box. We're not going to do that, and we're just going to take the deal or no deal game straight away. We know how it works. It spins the reel. It puts something in our box. We don't know what is in that box. And obviously we've got to choose to take the deal, the value that's offered there, or no deal. And we're hoping... Oh, that's the 70 gone straight away. That was a shitter, wasn't it? So we'll no deal again. Maybe it'll leave the cash pot in there. Cash pot is still there. No deal again. Leave the cash pot, you bastard. Oh, no deal again. Oh, the cash pot's gone. Right then. Now, so at this point, well, you know, we're either going to get a quid or 15 quid, or we can take the offer. Now, if we didn't fancy the gamble, if you know, I don't want to risk getting £1, I'll collect my offer of 7 quid, and then we press deal, and then it'll show us what's in the box, or we can press no deal, and it will show us in the box. The point is, for this game to be fair, it has to just show us what was in the box. Oh, didn't no deal there. I was thinking about it for too long and no one got fucked off with me. But the point is there that if we pressed, whatever we pressed there, it was going to show us what was in the box, but we expect the game to be fair with us. And the definition of fair would be when it shows us what was in the box, that has to be what was in the box from the start of the game. The definition of a cheating box would be if the game waits for you to decide what you want to do, and then it flips what's in the box to something else to imply that you made the wrong choice. Now, and that's the reason that some people don't like the betcoms do this. As I believe all the betcoms, their deal or no deal game just has a light panel, and some of the monopolies do it as well. They don't actually have a reel, and there's always been a question mark around that on these Betcom £100 when you no deal all the way down, and then all it has to do there is flash the £100 light at you. Because there was no physical reel, there's always been a suspicion on Betcoms that those deals are bent, because they can just show you a high value to imply that there would have been something good in your box. So that's the definition of a cheating box. And people expect, and this is the thing, where you've got a physical reel with the mirrored value there, people expect that to play fair and not diddle you by showing you something that wasn't actually in the box before you made your choice. That's the thing. What's in the box has to stay the same from before you make your choice to after you make your choice. The definition of a cheat would be if the machine waited for you to make your choice and then flipped what was in the box. Well, here we go, folks. This game cheats you. This game has cheating boxes. So it's possibly not one you've ever seen before. This is Show Me the Money by Empire. This is a dad. In fact, I should just say I am actually used for that little demo there. That was a Tommy CDX, so thank you, Tommy. Just quickly press ganged your layout into action there for that little demo. This DX here, I've got 2 copies of it running side by side. This is a Dad DX, so thank you to Dad for this one, and I hope you don't mind me using it for this video. It's an unremarkable low tech. It's not something that you'd really spend much time on, but we've got a cheating box on it. Now, I've got 2 copies of this layout running here. The one on the left-hand side is how the machine would actually behave, and the one on the right-hand side is the one where I've done the little frig in the emulator. All you do, by the way, is, I'll just show you. You go into the properties there, you uncheck the lamp, apply that, and that little checkbox there, and then that means that the mirror effect doesn't work. So let's play it properly to start with. Now both these machines are pretty happy. They've got a decent drift in their favour. So they should be pretty happy to put us on the feature. And they'll probably let us get out to the jackpot, to be honest, which is kind of what we want, because we don't want to be fanning around getting the bloody thing set up. We just want to see the actual cheat on the box. I should have probably held the feature entry symbol there. It doesn't matter. It should put us in fairly quickly. No, it hasn't given us 3 holds there. Come on, you tight bastard. A straight jackpot would do us as well. What we want to do here, we specifically want to get a jackpot value available to us, because that's where it's going to do its diddly on us. There we are, and there is. So you can see how it works here. It spins 3 values, and you are invited to choose one. So there we are, and then it reveals what was behind the value. So what we expect now is that whenever I press on one of these buttons... Oh, there was a stop on the middle one there. See, it could have killed me. At that point, it could have killed me. Oh, and I've hit the stop. So... obviously there, what we expect the machine to do is to be fair in the choices when we are picking there. So what I'm going to do now is we can do it on this one, but I'm going to carry on with this one, because I'm going to do this, the kind of quick frig that you can do on this one, and then we're going to do it on the one on the right hand side so we can see it even more clearly on the one on the right hand side. But you kind of saw what happened there, in that we picked the wrong one and the feature stopped, and that was that. It should be prepared. There we are, hold them. There we are, 3 holds, so we're back in. It is nice and happy, this machine. So what I'm going to do here, and I don't know if you're aware of this, if you're not, what you can do in the emulator is just press Shift and C. Hold down Shift and press C, and it will see there. Obviously the machine doesn't want to do that. That is the emulator, so we can see that we've got £6 on the right hand side, so we'll wait for the reels to spin. And then we'll do it again. Now, there is a stop there, but we've got £2 in the middle. There we are. No problem. And then let's have a look. So it's trying to kill us here. So we'll press that one there. And that's another £4. We had £7 in there, didn't we? So we're going to have to get to 4. Oh, we can see there's a stop there as well. So we're going to have to get to 42 for a jackpot, isn't it? Let's have another look. It's pulling a stop in there nearly every single time, isn't it? And we've got there, you can see there. This bit of the game, by the way, mostly plays fair. What it seems to do is be prepared to pay a jackpot when it will hold on enough so it's got enough value. Right, now then, here we are. So you can see there, jackpot. So it's offering us here so we would need an extra £5 to get to a jackpot. So you can see there what's on the reels. Jackpot, jackpot, and try again. So let's pretend you can see there. That's me revealing the boxes. Jackpot, jackpot, try again. I'm going to press that one because we know that's a try again. Oh, try again. Well, there's a jackpot and there's a jackpot behind both of them, so we can't lose here. We know what's in the boxes. Jackpot or jackpot. Obviously, the machine wants to give us a jackpot. And we have got our jackpot. But look at that. Did you see what was behind there? Did you see that? That was a stop. So we thought to ourselves, didn't we do well there? We picked the jackpot. The other one was a stop. Except you know that there was actually a jackpot behind there. So let's have a look again now. Try again. Stop, stop. So this one is you can see there, we can't do anything on this one. We're going to get a stop, whatever we check on. And indeed, we got a... Oh, did you see that? There was a jackpot. You saw there that when we looked at what was in the boxes, it was stop, stop. But when we revealed it, it was a jackpot. Let's do this on this one over here, and we'll see it happening sort of in real time. We're going to see exactly... I mean, you've obviously worked out what it's doing, but when it's super easy to see when you've got the reels completely exposed like this, which is nice and easy to do from editing the lamp. And we'll have... So here we are. We're into the show with the money feature. So now the reels are revealed to us at all times. So we don't have to do that thing with Shift and C. So it's dead easy for us to pick. So there will go up. But you saw how it worked on that one. Oh, now then. Jackpot, jackpot, try again. Remember, they should look like that on the left-hand side. Let's go for the middle one. Try again. Well, imagine these reels are completely dark. What the machine's saying here is that we can't fail to get a jackpot. So we'll click on that one. and it gave us the jackpot, but you saw what it did on the right hand side. Before it does the reveal, it changes it. So that one there, it wanted us to get the jackpot, but it also wanted us to believe that there was a right and a wrong choice. So let's do it again. We'll give it a try again. So obviously we've got 2 jackpot boxes here. We're going to press this one. Let's see what happens. It did want to give us another. That's fine. This machine has got a really big drift in its favour, but you saw it did it again with the stop. It's directly implying there that there was a right and a wrong choice. So let's get another repeat chance. So this time, so we'll go for the try again. So we've got fuck all chance here, but we don't know that because it should look like that on the left. So let's go for that one there. Stop and watch that one there. Oh my word, you cheeky. So what it does, obviously it does that before there's a little bit of a lag. We'll do it one more time on this side. There is a little bit of a delay. Basically, it looks to me like the jackpot and the stop are directly next to each other on those reels, so that the machine can get between the 2 of them very, very quickly. That's the point. So it doesn't have to spin the reel too far. It's just one stop on the reel, and then it can diddle you on the reveal, the so-called, the alleged reveal of the box. And just to show you, there in the reel editor, you can see there on stops 5 and 6, the jackpot and the stop are right next to each other, so that it doesn't have to spin very far. It can just quickly move the reel, one stop, and then pretend that you had made the incorrect choice. Let's get the feature one more time, and we'll do it on the left-hand side machine. Okay, we've got a feature there. The machine, it's got a really big drift in its favour, actually. So what I'm going to do here is do it slightly differently insofar as I'm going to hold them like this when we get to... So there we are. Now, in my experience, it won't actually cheat you on the way up. And I did do this. Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it? So is it going to be... So let's have a look. So I'm going to reveal them like that. So apparently this is going to be a jackpot either way. And it did do it there. It was prepared to pay a jackpot. But you saw there, it changed the other one to a stop, to make it look like we had picked correctly. I did do a factory reset on it, a RAM reset on it, and it will always take you up. And let's just try again. Let's just see if it wants to stiff us this time. That's an interesting one, isn't it? So let's go for jackpot. And it didn't actually have to do it there because it put jackpot stop. I wonder if that was a genuine choice then. Well, that's an interesting one. I wonder what it would have done if it had hit the stop there. So let's have a look at this one. Now then, we know that this is the one, so we'll hit the try. So here we are, and then we'll just do stop. Because we can see it's 2 stops there, but it's that one that's going to change. And then I'll let it actually do the reveal. So we can definitely see there's 2 stops. And there's the reveal on a jackpot. It just has to quickly step one symbol behind the scenes and then it fucks you. So yeah, as I was saying, it seems to hold on to the feature until it's prepared to pay like 30 quid or 27 quid or something like that. So if it does dick you on the feature, I haven't seen it dick low down on the feature when even when the machine isn't that happy. Obviously it's got a big drift in its favour here. And what it will do, and this the other question of course is this an emptier? No, it isn't an emptier. If you do a factory reset on it, it looks like it might be, because it lets you have a couple of features fairly sharpish, but then it will simply just hold on to the feature for £35–40, something like that, and then will let you get a decent climb on it. So this is obviously very, very deliberate behaviour here. The fact that it does it both ways round, so even when it's a definite jackpot repeat, it goes to the trouble to change one of them to stop for the reveal. Even though both boxes were a jackpot, when it does the reveal, it will move the jackpot and change it to a stop, and then reveal the stop so that you feel like you made the right choice, even when there was no wrong choice. And then on the other side of the coin, when you have got two stops behind there, i.e. there is no way that jackpot is repeating, when you press it, it will change the one that you didn't pick. It will quickly step the reel to jackpot and then reveal jackpot. The very clear implication there being that this box was a jackpot and you just picked wrong, and you could have had a jackpot if you had picked correctly, which I'm sure it's probably all covered by this machine is compensated and may at times offer the player a choice where there is little chance of success. So it wasn't falling afoul of any regulation, I would imagine, such is the nature of the inverted commas regulation of these fucking things. But that is really, really scummy behaviour from a compensated machine, clearly coded in, and to kind of tickle that gambling fancy, so that if it does want to give you a repeat, you feel good as a player because you made the right choice. And if it doesn't, and it fucks you, but still takes the time to show you a jackpot box, you're going, oh no, I just missed it. I thought I had the jackpot there. So that to me is dirty. It's a clear cheating box. Is it as bad as a cheating donned box? Possibly. Well, no. Fundamentally, the principle is the same. I mean, as far as anyone knows, dons with reels do not cheat, and they never have done. And they don't need to, really, because of the way that... Oh, I minimised the wrong one there, sorry. Because of the way that the profile on them works. But this here, in principle, it's exactly the same thing. It is a machine that is showing you something that is designed to evoke a particular response based on false pretenses. That's the thing. The machine is falsely presenting something to you. It is indeed presenting you a choice. Well, not a choice where there is little chance of success, but a choice where there is no chance of success. So I'm going to keep this one short. There's not a huge amount more to say with it. You can try it yourself in the emulator. You can either edit the reels so that they look like that, or you can use Shift and C to quickly reveal the contents of your box. In fact, what we'll do, because these machines are a little bit jackpot happy at the minute. So what I'm going to do is do a RAM clear on this one, so it's not quite so keen on throwing jackpots into our lap. So I've just done a RAM clear on this. I'll play it out, and we'll just have one feature from a factory reset machine. Oh, there we are, just started. God almighty, look at that. From a factory reset, it wanted 42 quid for a feat, or indeed any win whatsoever. So we can see our values here. So in my experience, it doesn't cheat you. On the cash values, it will not cheat you. The only one it will cheat you on is when it's a possible jackpot. And I think that's probably because the jackpot and the stop are right next to each other. So if I hit 2, it won't fuck you about on this. It's only when you get a jackpot symbol in there that there is a possibility of it dicking you. So let's just go with the lower ones here. You can see there, I'm just hitting Shift and C here. So see, it is putting stops in there, but it won't cheat you. As long as you hit the cash, it will actually give it to you. So it is prepared to kill me off here. I don't believe, and it won't, in my experience either. If you hit the stop, it won't change that to a cash value. You know that there's potential fuckery afoot when you see a jackpot in here, and it will usually let you get into the high 20s or low 30s before it gives you a potential pick for a jackpot. So we can see there's 10 there. Yeah, see, you can see there as well that when you hit the cash value, it reveals it immediately. You don't get that ever so slight delay. So here we are. This is where it's going to fudge us. So we get try again, and we know what it's going to do here, don't we? It's going to change the one that we don't hit. So with 32 quid, 3 more quid for a jackpot. We know that stop and jackpot are next. So I'm going to hit, doesn't matter, but I'm going to hit stop here and just wait and see what it does for the reveal on that one there. So I'll stop pressing Shift and C. Oh, and apparently there was a jackpot behind there. So there you go. So you can see there, it's not just on the jackpot repeat. It will not just cheat you on the jackpot repeat. Once you get close to a jackpot, it will fuck you on that as well. So, you know, Obviously, from the earlier RAM file that I was playing with, it was super happy into chucking jackpots at us. You'd see there from a factory reset, it wanted 42 quid for a feature, and it was still prepared to stiff us on the last gamble. We thought we were going to get the jackpot repeater. The machine clearly showed, oh, if you'd have picked this box, mate, you'd have had a jackpot repeater. And then if you knew this machine, of course, and you knew that you got the boxes once you got to the jackpot repeater, and it cheats you on those as well. So as the player there, you'd be thinking, oh, I was just one pick away from the jackpot. And not only that, because it's a box jackpot repeater, I could have had a jackpot repeat as well, not knowing that this thing cheats you. Well, we've seen it there. It definitely cheats you on the reveal. So we'll leave that one there. If you want to try it yourself, it's a Show Me the Money. It's a Empire Low Tech, and we have been using the DAD DX here. So really shifty. I do not, as best I can recall, that is the first time we've had a definite cheating box with the mirrored reel that definitely cheats you, and we can see it here in the emulator. I will also say thank you to my mysterious benefactor who gave me the information on this machine. It's the same guy who gave me the sort of nod and the wink on Real Steel. He wants to keep a low profile, but I am in touch with him, so thank you to him as well for passing this interesting little tidbit my way. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll catch up with you next time. But for now, it is goodbye.